Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to the Meta Vault. Today, we're going to be opening up a booster box of Star Wars Awakenings for Star Wars Destiny. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we can get this bottom part open. There we go. Wow, they really packed these full. Okay, I think that's all of them. We'll move these over to the side. So we've got some room to work. Let's get started. Awakenings is the first set. And let's see what we got. We got Disarm, Take Cover, The Force is Strong, Second Chance, and Flamethrower. That's what our die is for. That's good. Flamethrower's a decent card if I remember right. Let's see. These are tricky. Dodge, Lying in Wait, Rebel War Room, Hidden in Shadow, and Survival Gear. It's the rare is on the back. It's the dice. I'm going to go ahead and when I open these, I'm going to move the dice to off camera so we don't spoil the rare too bad. Sith Holocron. Be cool to open like a Han Solo or something crazy. For anybody that's getting into Destiny, Awakenings is the first run. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Look at that. Oh, nice. That's awesome. For anybody that's getting into Star Wars Destiny, Awakenings is the first set. It's kind of like their alpha. They did do a second print run, which is what this is from. I missed out on the first wave. There is no physical difference in the cards as far as I can tell. But First Order TIE Fighter. Good to go. If you are looking at getting into it and you would like to get some stuff from Awakenings, I would do it sooner rather than later because the second print run is the last of it. They're not going to do any more. And then it'll be gone. There's two other sets. There's Spirit of Rebellion, and there's the Empire at War, which is the newest one. Admiral Akbar. Nice! We're getting a good box here. Some good characters. I may actually be going to the Empire at War release event later today. Hopefully. We'll see if I get all my chores done first. Oh man, that looks like a Jabba dice. Looks like a Jabba dice. The game is fun. It plays a lot faster than Magic. Crime Lord. Okay, fair enough. Crime Lord's good too. Plays a lot faster than Magic, but it's complex, it's meaningful, and then, like, I know the dice, they look kind of cheesy maybe on camera, but in person, they're actually really nice. The enamel's very good on them. These aren't stickers, even though they look like it. This is enameled on, and they're very durable. They feel good when they roll, and it's a fun mechanic for the game, actually. Let's see. Survival gear again. Alright, that's fine. The game's very fun. Decks are a lot smaller. I think the deck size is about 20. Maybe wrong, but it's a lot easier to put together a deck, especially out of boosters. The starter decks are useful. You can make some competitive stuff. I mean, maybe not world competitive, but Speeder Bike Scout. Nice. A dice for that. You can make some competitive stuff. At least enough to play, a release event or something. Just out of a couple boosters and maybe a starter deck. There is useful stuff in the starter decks, but it's kind of like one of those things. If you've ever gotten like a Magic intro deck, you know that if you want a full set of everything, you need to buy 2. It's the same thing with Star Wars Destiny. Raised Staff. And there's the dice for that. That's equipment. You have basically your heroes start on the board, and you can equip them with pieces of equipment and so forth to make them more competitive or more powerful. It's an interesting little mechanic. Okay. Disarm, arm to the teeth. Qui-Gon Jinn. Man, we're getting all the characters. I don't know if I'll play Qui-Gon, but it's cool to get them all. So at least you have the option. Oh, here's the other thing too. Each hero, let me show you something real quick. Each hero, so like Qui-Gon Jinn for example, will have 2 values. And if you see right here at the bottom, Qui-Gon here has a value, let's see if that is going to focus. He has a value of 13 and 17. Okay, if you want to take advantage of all of his abilities and use him as the 17 value Qui-Gon Jinn, you're going to need another copy of the card because you're going to need the other dice. So you're going to need to at least buy the other dice. And usually people, when they trade or sell the cards, they're going to do it with the card and the dice because the card by itself doesn't get it done. Infantry Grenades. That's a good card. These are a nice little piece of equipment. So I have a set of Rey starter decks, and now that I've pulled Han, I may go ahead and do a Rey Han deck. If I can get all my stuff together today in time. Because the release event is 5 hours from now. I've still got some stuff to do around the house. Cunning. Okay. The quality of the cards, the quality of the dice, I would say is very good. They fit in normal sleeves, which is pretty cool. I kind of just got into the game on a whim, but then I played a pre-release event, which they are not doing anymore. They're now doing release events. But I played that, and I had such a good time, I picked up a whole bunch of the stuff. Datapad. I picked up a whole bunch of the stuff. We're just now getting around to opening it. Fantasy Flight has, as far as I know, added Destiny to their competitive tournament schedule. So we will start to see some competitive Destiny stuff. And they're also doing, I want to say, at least quarterly events because they have prize packs in there. At least you can get the release stuff. Qui-Gon Jinn again. Okay, so now we can have 2 of his dice. And if we want to use him as an ultimate, we can. That's the other thing. So you're going to have, I want to say a total of 30 of those hero points or whatever that you're going to use to build your hero deck. And so you can use as much stuff as you want to up to that 30-point total. So a lot of the heroes and stuff, you'll be able to use like 2 heroes maybe if you want their ultimate abilities. Cunning. Okay. And the colors, the gray is neutral, the blue is force user type stuff, the yellow is outlaws, I want to say, and the red is command. And your deck has to have stuff from Gaffy Stick. Okay. Your deck has to have stuff from the colors that you've built it from. So you have to consider that when you're building a deck. On the Hunt. I think I actually needed that card for my one of my decks, playing Jango Fett and I keep forgetting his name, General something or other, the guy from the prequels. Okay. Yeah, this guy, Jango Fett. Cool. Awesome. Packs open up pretty easy, but they're well done. Get this little card insert to make sure that they don't bend too much. Gaffy Stick. Sorry. If you can see, I got sunlight invading my table here. Yeah, so some of them do come out bent, like these are a little bent up. They can be straightened, but First Order TIE Fighter. Get these closer so you can see them better. So far, the biggest problem with this game is storage. So it's not the easiest to find good storage solutions for this, because the dice are kind of odd, but I've seen a couple people grab toolboxes from Harbor Freight. Holdout Blaster, this is awesome. That is an awesome card. It's good in a variety of stuff. Piece of equipment there. Looks like Jedi robes. And it's Jedi robes. Okay. Alright, check this out. This is, ooh boy, it's another one of the blasters. I forget what the name is. I think it's Han's blaster, which would go great with our Han. DL-44 heavy blaster pistol. Okay, yeah. I want to say this is Han's blaster. This is very good. Another very good card. We got really lucky with this box, because that's the other thing that would be really desirable would be like thermal detonators. That's what it would be. So they're hard to get one from this set. Another holdout blaster. That's actually a good thing. It's a good card. It has applications in several decks. So. All right. Okay. Defensive stance. Padme Amidala. Okay, another character. Probably won't play her. I haven't heard of her being used a lot, but it is cool to see more of the cast characters. Okay. Immobilize. It's a force ability. Get you another dice. Basically, the game's centered around protecting your heroes, doing damage to the other person's heroes, and basically building them up with support stuff and getting more dice. You want to control the other person's dice. You want to control the other person's dice, and you want to get more dice for yourself because the dice have effects. ATST. That is actually really cool. I didn't even know that was in this. Awesome. That'll be a neat card to figure out how to use. If you've been thinking about checking Destiny out, I highly recommend going to one of the release events. Luke Skywalker. Oh boy, we're just lucking out today. This is like the dream box. This thing has had everything good in it. I really don't know what to say. Let's see, thermal detonators or a lightsaber would be really cool. Datapad. Man, this has been a very good box. I'm quite satisfied so far. But yeah, if your local game store has one of these release events, you can go to these things. They're usually like free or really cheap. I think today's is free. Comlink. And you can go, and when you participate, you get like these alternate full art cards for free just for participating. I think the last one I went to, I got like 3 or 4 full art cards. It was really awesome. And I think they gave me like a little deck box, and it was just a good time. And like the atmosphere is much more casual than Magic. So if you like playing card games, but you know, Force Choke, nice. That will go quite nicely with a Force user of some sort. If you like Magic or card games in general, and you know, competitive Magic is a little too competitive for you, you may really like Destiny because the community seems to me, at least in my little experience here, it seems to be a bit more forgiving and patient. Although that's not to say that the Magic community is bad, because I have a great time every time I go to F&M. Sith Holocron. But it is competitive. Very competitive. People want those promos and prizes. And with Destiny, it just tends to be a little bit more easygoing, relaxing. You know, hang out, play some cards, chat with whoever you're talking to. And there's not as much pressure. Infiltrate. So I do recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's a good game. It's new, so you can get in, you know, while it's still new. Padawan. It's a good companion Force user. You can get in while it's still fresh. Okay, last pack here, and check it out. It's worth it. It's good deal. Okay, what was our last rare here? Hit and run. Millennium Falcon. Yes! Awesome. That will pair with our Han Solo nicely. That's great. Well, that was an excellent box opening. Hope you all had fun. Catch you next time.